This is my temporary filler since Brandon had to go pee.
I just walked in, so you have a drink.
I might need Josh to come back if he's online because I did remove something.
Did you?
The comments. Oh wait, there you
There
go.
it is.
I'm back in.
How's it going? This is episode 101?
I sure hope everyone sees us.
Yeah. Do you guys hear us? Probably check.
It's always weird, curious until someone says something. Hello, everyone. Oh, and
there's
Brandon's
Brandon.
back.
Just filling it up for you. See you
You're
guys.
on, Michael. Go ahead.
No.
Hey, can you give me something to drink, sir?
Hey, we have a loud and clear, so we are live. This is Brandon. We're the Leaky Duo.
Hey, everybody. I guess we're live.
What do you want, Leak? Oh wait, you went Leak.
Huh? Yeah.
Hey,
Josh looks weird. Yeah, no leaks this week. Although I did get in a little bit of trouble for my origin post.
What'd you do wrong now? Oh, it was same shiny panels as mine.
No, you didn't read it.
I did
He didn't
busy.
read my post.
Some people can busy.
No, I didn't say anything. I promise. Let's see. We're gonna go over the new releases for this week. Thank you. You want one?
I have one. It's hot in the shop today.
You don't want Josh's bubbly he left from last Tuesday?
No.
Okay. So we have
Did you get your package?
from Josh. I did. Thank you. I have not passed them out yet. I don't know if I'm going to. I might actually give one to my son. Brandon, the gloss back panels. Yes, I brought those in. I'm actually going to show
Brandon
those
and
off.
Josh always get the cool stuff. I get nothing.
Says the guy with the camo cage and the teal blue origin.
I make those for myself.
Josh sent me some banners from Laguna Seca IMSA race, which were rad. Thank you. How's your mouse?
I'm trying to figure out how to make the
We even
cursor
got a
go
fancy
faster.
new.
I know, but look how slow this cursor is. It's ridiculous to go down.
I want to push like the speed up button, but
I don't know
not,
which one
not
it is.
accidentally in the feed.
I
Yeah.
think it's this one, but
Jim, that teal is by far my favorite. We should, if Brian or Michael is watching, we should bring that in, show that off again.
yeah.
Because we're actually going to talk about Origins a little bit as well.
Why? What?
Uh,
Wait, are you leaking something again?
I actually have a surprise for you.
Nah, what I do now?
It's on us to make a decision that we're going to talk about later.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I asked Josh, I was like, hey, what are the details on that so we can talk? And then Josh was like, I don't know. I'm like, cool. I'll leave it up to Jim.
I haven't really talked to the guys in probably 4 weeks from vacation, new machine install.
Instantly back into the new machine. Yep.
I haven't seen these guys all day. I got in at 6 in the morning, and I just got over here right now.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm staying in the shop trying to get the new machine up.
I thought I beat you here today.
God no.
And then I walk into the building and Jim's car is inside because it's extremely hot here. I was like, ooh, he made space.
It got cleaned yesterday,
I
and
know.
the landscapers come in and they blow all the crap everywhere, and then your car's dirty. So I put it
Yeah.
inside the garage, so I did beat him again.
They're doing their job. They're cleaning the parking lot.
Yeah, but our
Despite
cars,
how clean your car is.
they don't seem to care.
Yeah. Let's see. We're missing some. No, you didn't miss any leaks yet. We're going to go over some new product. I keep playing with it. I'll talk about it eventually.
So part of this video will be me just catching up with Brandon.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, lots happened. I mean...
They are watching us in the other office.
Here, give you something to fidget with.
Let's fidget with you.
So there's gems. Speaking of cool stuff.
One of.
Yeah.
But I have to make it again for myself.
Yeah. Was this the first polish set we did?
Yeah, it was a trial, yeah.
Yeah. And then you picked...
We tried a color.
This teal blue is what ended up in
TOFs are right.
in some of the TOF IFR rings, I believe. I don't think we didn't do any wheels or beadlock rings. Karina could correct me, but I did see some IFR rings in this teal blue. A little bit different than the LE, the light blue.
That's what I need for these. The very subtle IFR.
Get the IFR in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That color, but I need to polish it.
They look polished.
Okay.
They actually look like they match it perfectly. I questioned whether or not they polished those parts.
To be honest, I didn't think these colors would work until we put them in.
So, when Dan was helping assemble some of this, he was getting to the shocks, and I was like, "You should really change out those red shock parts because all the Origins come with machine caps, collars. It's like a fully spec'd out set of shocks, and the red shocks weren't going to work. So Dan swapped them out for the black parts.
Thank you, Brandon.
Yep. I think he actually asked what he should do, or I suggested it. I memory gets a little fuzzy that far back on some.
Well,
of
I think
these.
you were going to do black, but then you had one with red. I'm like, ooh, we gotta put the red in.
That's right, actually, and we did red exclusively for this at first, and then we sold them separately.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and because when we did the Eibach livery on the optic kits, red body, I was like, we really need to do red caps. I think Vittorio requested those early on too. So, where's the nerd?
I could be a nerd. I'm your emotional.
We're all nerds.
I'm the
Definitely.
emotional support machinist.
You know what Josh did to me this week? I'm driving something, no leak, and someone else came over with theirs built up, and I sent Josh a photo of them on the rocks. And all he did was reply, nerds. Like, dude, you're no different than...
He's like the king of the nerds.
Yeah, but I don't think he drives as much anymore. He spends more time fiddling and building. Currently clocked in, Vittorio. We were just talking about you.
You
Red
missed it.
shock caps. Yep. Hello, Brandon and Boss Man. I like that.
Actually, the good news for me is I've been looking for a machinist forever.
Yeah.
A new programmer. He started technically last week, but he already had a planned vacation, so he came back today.
Yep.
And we're working on figuring out how to work together. So,
Sorry, try not to make too much noise.
I'm pretty excited about that. And hopefully we can make more ideas move faster.
Yeah, Jim has help. Finally.
Well, I have Mike. Mike's been a big help to get. He's been taking care of all the verticals and citizens.
And yeah, the screw machines. Oh, we needed that so badly.
Yep.
Yeah, we're keeping up on tool handles, hubs, all those round parts specifically because Mike has jumped in and took that
And
over.
finally, we can start new stuff. Did we leak some?
Oh yeah, I did see a sample.
I can
of
say
that.
new stuff because we're always
Yeah.
doing new stuff.
Should we show? Nah. That was one of Brian's projects.
Oh, if he brought it in, then he showed it off. Then you could talk about it. That's
right.
up to him.
Yeah, that's up to him if he wants to. If it's even on his desk still.
Unless
Yeah.
he wants to wait until he's on video.
That origin needs an orange oil cap. Urgh.
Jim and Dan would be very good. I remember doing one with Dan.
You did one with
He
Dan.
kept stopping. It drive me nuts.
I'm gonna stop talking. Let's see how long until Jim stops talking.
I'm just hurt. I'm waiting.
Okay, so this week, actually, we posted yesterday and we sent out. Have you felt those yet?
No.
We sent out an email blast today with the new releases for the week. 2.2 brass clamp rings finally. Currently, we only sell the 2.2 wheels in 0.8 and 1.2. So this would be like tanks. What other 2.2s are one wide right now?
I am branded.
I think just the tanks.
I thought
and-
there was two, but
And then the 0.8s would be Riots and Battleborn Sierras. So, finally, Dan actually sent me a picture. These are about 100 grams on the 0.8s. So, 130, 140 on those. Have to
very-
actually check.
they're very stout.
They are. They are solid brass. So,
Well, except the hole in the middle. It's not solid.
they're not hollowed out on the inside. You need your sarcasm shirt on today.
I know. Sorry, I didn't warn you.
So brass 2.2 clamp rings in stock. They are, of course, starting with a bigger chunk of material. They are more expensive than the 1.9s, and then of course the wider ones. Again, we just get less pieces out of a bar of material, so
Yeah. Brass is always expensive.
they
man.
get pricey. Yep. Yeah, those are in stock. Plenty of them available. Personally, I'll be running these. I'm going to build up a set of wheels for my Origin. So
Has the teal origin been rock rest yet, or is it going to be shop? Now, this is going to be a shelf queen. I'll have other vehicles for that.
no, this is number 57. You should drive it because you have
I'll make another teal one.
that one's
Number one.
number
Or
one
zero.
is Jim's.
Zero. Steve's that one.
And then number 2 is raw. So that was mine. And then
I think we should do those for shows.
exactly. So Jim was like, because I plan to run my truck. That one's wired up, ready to go. I need to steal the electronics out of it. Because yeah, we want to keep the low serial numbers kind of in like an archive show.
Or can I see
state.
the camo kit? I think they're talking about the brown on this is considered camo. They
Camo.
called it
Yep.
camo.
Did we do wheels in that color yet?
I can't remember.
This is the new plater.
Yeah.
So no, we haven't. That's a good color we should consider.
This is what we did. We were testing them.
Testing them. Yep.
One of the reasons why we were delayed on Origin was the current plater, I think, pushed us to the side so they could do their SpaceX work or whatever company, and we kind of got pushed to the side. And And so we started looking for new solutions, and we found some new options, actually. Now everyone's got polished panels.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said leak Josh's color, but I have no idea what color it is. So.
Well, he changed it.
Did he change it? It's not.
So originally, when we did this one, Dan took his green one because he didn't like it when he saw it.
Oh, that's right.
So no, Josh is on number 2.
I thought there was a little hint of something still in it. I don't know. I don't know what color his is, and I wouldn't tell you.
Sell everybody behind you one at a time. No. I used to do a lot of paintball guns, and I had to sell a lot of my paintball guns to kind of feed my family, and I regret that. Not regret feeding my family because we went through some hard times, but I miss those projects, and these are those projects for me again. So I don't think I'll ever sell them.
Yep. Yeah, I sell off some stuff occasionally, but it's usually like a space issue.
Yeah.
And you know, stuff like you can hold on to a memory for so long, but like this is a different level of product.
So something like this to me is iconic. This is going to be talked about for a long time.
Yeah. Yep.
And
The
it
Vanquish
seems-
keep at least one of everything ever made in an archive. You know, in the earlier days, probably not until Steve showed up one day with a suitcase from his traveling days when he went to shows. Pretty much one of everything was in there. Some of that stuff is still down there.
You want some foam?
Some of the old tire foams, the adjustable tire foams, some of the old wheels.
We have actually kept a lot of the TOFs though, as kind of like
Yeah.
something we could open up in 10 years ago. Oh, what's in here?
Yep, there's a palette, original 9001 Origin, clear and black. First Phoenix kit that came in, Ultra Pro, and then one or two of every TOF we've done.
Yeah, we gathered up some random ones. We have no idea what's in it.
Right, yeah, we don't know.
Could be another Origin. We have our,
Pro
Pro and Ultras.
Yep,
We have
Pro
no
Ultra.
idea.
Yeah, yep. So, back to new releases. Last week we did, or I think it was a week or two ago, Bronze 22 Sierras. We're in stock. They're coming off the machines. If they're not in stock now, they will be. Kilos are now in stock and released, which I have. There's the clear one. I thought I had one of each up there. Oh, you moved them. And then bronze and black. Clears, I think we ran out of. Bronze and black should be still in stock. So those are 1.9 kilos. We did an early release with those with the RTR optics, just as we built up inventory.
Yeah, we weren't gonna have enough to release them by themselves, so we kind of had some fun with it.
Yeah, so once we finally had enough, because like I said, I think they're still in stock, even though they've been in stock on the site for a while, which is rare for us with the new wheel release. So we're pretty happy. Like, give everybody a chance to get them on the first batch. So yeah, Battleborn kilos are now in stock. And then as far as other parts that came into stock, we have the Stance pre-painted bodies. Well, look how dusty that is. You left a tread mark in your
I know.
carbon.
It's all the fart dust from the office.
Yeah. So, what do we call this blue? Progress blue. Progress blue stance bodies in stock. And then the graphite, which is on the shelf back there.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yep, so both of these painted bodies are in stock now. If we have any of the green and silver from the original Stance RTR, those bodies might still be in stock, but that's it. Once those colors are gone, they're gone. We always try to carry the replacement parts for the trucks that are currently in production, especially like stuff like bodies. Older parts and plastics and metal parts will always support older platforms, but things like bodies that are a little harder to do.
Kilos do not have the engraving, because I don't think the real ones do.
Correct. The actual kilos didn't have anything on them.
Someone was asking that.
Yeah. So not like the like Sierra's 1922. There is a Battleborn wheel, small logo on there.
We try to always really focus on what the rim actually looks like.
Somebody's messing with this chair.
I didn't touch it.
Brian had it in there. I think he moved it.
All Brian's fault.
What else? Oh, and work mats are back in stock. We were out of stock on those for a long time. So the Vanquish work mats are back in stock. I think that'll be the last run of those work mats with that graphic, the first round graphic. I kind of want to come up with something new there. So if you want one of the original work mats, they're in stock. Grab those, and then hopefully we can do another design on the next round. So lots of stuff this week. All right, so you're gonna talk the rest of the feed,
I'll just ask you questions.
and I'm gonna start working on my origin.
Will you ever make any more capper axles? No, we tried. We decided not to. And for a point, we were gonna try, but then we did hear from inside sources that Axial did change factories, and that means all plastics are going to change. It means everything we make is not going to be probably backwards compatible.
Potentially.
And it's
Yeah.
most likely it's not.
Yeah.
Because even when we draw plastics, when we get the files, they're not 100% to what the model is.
Correct.
We usually
It's
have
not. It's an art. It's
and
not a.
we have to tune our metal to what the plastic actually came out to be, and now we have to decide like, okay, which capper do you have now, and it becomes a customer service kind of nightmare for us.
Yeah, or if they made changes that we're not aware of.
Exactly.
You know, and we wouldn't find out that there were changes made until a customer has a part in his hands.
Yeah.
So and we no longer have the machine that made those originally.
Yeah, but we have better equipment now.
You'd have to reprogram it though.
A little bit.
So we, you know,
I can make it, but I'd rather focus energy on our stuff.
yes, Jim's time needs to be allotted towards projects that we're passionate about that are exciting for us, you know, for our future. So
And, you know, we're always working on stuff for us, so we're never standing still. We're always going to have new stuff coming because people like new stuff and new excitement.
my new stuff.
This has been a long process, man.
Let's see, last week.
I think Brandon started hating me on this project after a while.
Eh,
I kept making
I-
changes.
I'm also becoming you. I forget what we went through.
Yeah.
Because until I started building this over the weekend, I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. That was a lot of work.
But now it's a great experience.
Oh, yes.
I haven't heard one person really complain about their truck.
Yeah, because the instructions and the packaging,
They've
all
been
the parts,
very happy
excellent.
with how it went together, which was what I was nervous about.
So I'm going to show you guys number 10, my personal origin, because I no longer have.
Will the Origin body sets be coming back? We never sold them yet. We will sell them once
Oh.
we
Lexan?
Origin. Oh, maybe that one. Yeah, I guess
mean
I'm
Lexan?
thinking Origin. I get mixed up.
Yes, Lexan. Early August is a safe bet. They're currently on the water.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Now you know.
Anybody guess what color my cage is?
We know, Brandon. It's just like the box. You should have done silver wheels to match the box.
Wheels are kind of up in the air still. So
You should raw ones.
I actually,
We should get raw ones sent and have them polish them.
yes, that would pop on an all black Origin. I agree. So black cage, this is number 10, just because the day of the month I was born on was 10. And that one was still available. We didn't do anything with 10 yet.
Yeah. Well, we saved our 1 through 10 for the shop.
And naturally, because it was black already, it was a perfect fit. So my Ripper up there, I think it's number 45, is black cage, black body. I did wheels, axles, everything, black anodized. And then on the body, which Josh already broke in for me.
Yeah, he dropped it on live.
Mhm.
Was that the one?
Yes, this is it. Is I won't hold it up as steep as Josh did. Polished black. This was, let's see, after you did your polished body and it came out, I think a couple of us were like, yeah, we want to.
Yeah, because Brian does
Well,
like a blood red one.
Brian's is a deep red color, so I went with black just because it was an easy choice, and I wanted to see what it looked like.
The polish on matte would be great.
Yeah, the grill looks great in polished black.
I think it was right when you joined. You basically got a free Ripper when you joined on.
Yeah.
Right here,
Yep.
make a BOM.
Yeah. Don't tell Brian that mine was free when I started. I think he had to
Don't-
pay.
Don't tell him.
No, Brian was pretty excited. He got a special color on his. We'll have to have him on again and show that color off because that one looked rad. I don't think it's here today.
Where did the polished purple? Actually, I think it's in my toolbox. That's what that one is.
Did we do a polished purple?
I think we did polished purple, and I think we did the Space Galaxy one, whatever it was called.
Cotton candy?
Yeah, it wasn't. It was supposed to have been polished. It was done wrong.
Yeah. Yep. Updates on t-shirts.
Good.
Another batch of t-shirts are ordered. I don't have an ETA yet.
Oh, the new guy has like a Dickie shirt. his other old company on. I said we have to make him some. Let's say Vanquish.
We can do that.
I gotta find someone who can do that.
We'll task the marketing guy with making some nice sticky
I need
shirts.
5 of those just for him.
Yeah.
Because he will actually wear them Monday through Friday.
Oh, surprise. Black X-rays.
Again, we should make some false ones.
I know, but here's what I was actually thinking about doing. Karina was nice enough to give me a set of the 2.2 matte Sierras that I think these were done special for Wheel of Fortune that we did. She had a few extras.
That was right.
And then the Battleborn slotted ring and gloss. So I thought that was cool because the cage is matte, the wheel is matte. I'll do gloss body on the matte cage, kind of match the wheels.
I'm so hard trying to keep up on the X-rays of what we put on this one, right?
Yes, this is the X-ray.
So now someone's asking if X-rays will be available for purchase. We're only going to be really selling those on specialized projects.
Yeah, we kind of announced that from the start with the Origin. This project gets a special release only wheel. Special release could mean
TOF,
Wheel of Fortune,
Origin, maybe some future projects.
future special projects. Yeah, so they're not limited to only the H10 Origin project. But yeah, it's something we're playing with. It's not a wheel that will ever be for sale on its own, right? I don't think I'm misspeaking saying that.
At current, I mean,
Yeah,
the whole point was to kind of sometimes like it's
Special
nice to have
projects get a
special
special
stuff.
wheel.
You know,
Yep.
like,
Yeah. So the plan is to,
that's why we made a customer rear axle and had some fun with that.
Yep. Which
Brought back-
I forgot about all that work we did until I assembled the rear axle. And you got to put the links together, and it has the 2 angled screws instead of just it's all those little touches.
I did a lot of extra work.
Yep.
I kept seeing stuff going, I don't like it.
Yeah. And the carbon roof happened for
I
this.
think that was your idea.
Yep.
We were trying to figure out how to do a formed version. Josh was supposed to work on that, and then you had the,
I got this.
all the
I
carbon
got
fiber
it.
came in. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be awesome.
Carbon fiber.
But then you were like, can we do a carbon fiber set for this other optic kit? I'm like,
Oh, well, yeah. So if for the optic kit, there is the carbon hard to find version. If the vendor wouldn't have been able to do the hood and the side panels, then carbon would have only been
Yep.
on the roof because we paid for the tooling and did that first, and then attempted to do the other parts. So
do a video series of stress testing an Origin to the point of complete failure. I'd go get a hammer right now and use it on yours.
I mean, what would you like to see there? Because it's an aluminum cage. Aluminum does have a breaking point. It's different than plastic.
I think
you can
people-
push down on plastic and it's gonna bow and flex until it.
I think people like destruction. I think they
You
really
did
liked
that.
it when I sawed the grill.
Where's that hood?
It's up there.
Oh yeah.
Bam, bam.
It's crazy to see how big that hood is compared to this car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the car's a little bit bigger.
Yep. Yeah. So optic Origin hood is much smaller. One of the early for me, the complaint on the original Ripper was always tire clearance.
Yeah.
You had to run a smaller tire if you didn't want it to rub, but it had the proper scale appearance to
We did,
like the full size,
but we also had to work around
an
a
existing
platform,
platform.
that was already running.
Exactly.
A TI Origin. You guys don't want the cost of that.
A what?
We need a full TI Origin. You guys don't want that cost.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, because you've machined titanium in the past.
1/5 bubbles. You try and get me to buy more machines?
No.
That's
The
that's-
problem is
Sounds like part of Matsuri USA.
if we if we bought more machines, they would just blame me for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually originally wanted a small 5-axis machine, and then he came by.
You're welcome, Sean. Yeah, no, the first 5-axis we bought, was it going to be a 330? Was it going to be smaller?
I think so.
Pretty sure you were like, let's get the bigger one so we can make bigger
I wanted
axles.
more pallets. I wanted more options.
And that's when Trinity came in.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. That's right. So I got to pull this cage apart so I can start on bag G because that's where I stopped this weekend. It was way too hot in the shop.
Yeah. Even Nick's like, the Ripper feels like a boat compared to the Origin. It does.
Yeah, no, it really does.
That's
It's-
why I was really excited. So This was not the original cage. I was actually doing a whole different design, and Brandon basically said, "Hey, you should really look at what I did and see." And I started digging through Brandon's work. I'm like, "Yeah,
For the optic, the plastic optic.
yeah." And it's like Brandon did a really amazing job. I don't know if everyone's really kind of looked at the details of like all the options we could do on this thing. It's like anything you can think of, it's actually in this thing. And it's like, well, he did such a good job. I kind of just took his work and then modified it to what I needed.
Yeah, I think early on when you had your own design and we started talking packaging, interiors, like certain things that you wanted out of the car, and I was like, yeah, we could figure that out. We can do that, but I already did all that work on the optic, and then you took your body design and reworked it until it fit on the cage.
Yeah.
And of course, like the molded plastic optic cage does not have these shock mounts with the double shear mount where the screws go in at an angle from the front. So there's some, and a lot of these body mounts, like there's extra tabs on the origin cage. That's why the bodies don't interchange and the cages don't. That's why we won't offer like an origin style body for the optic. But you did talk about doing body panel sets, like replacement sets for origin owners. So we plan to do that.
I mean, I always have big goals, and I always want to do like more body styles, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Nothing's on the works.
We should do
That's not a leak.
replacements. We should do replacements before we do a new style.
We should do replacements.
Yes.
But we need to catch up on production first,
Yeah.
which we should talk about.
We should
sometime.
talk about that. What time is it? 3:30. At 3:31, we'll talk about the plans for what's happening with the origin currently.
So if you're on Facebook, you might want to get on YouTube.
Switch over to YouTube. Yeah. We still don't know why Josh ends the Facebook feed, but we just have to follow those rules. And hopefully we don't end the feed. Jim. You're in charge today.
I should practice.
When's the Vanquish drift wheels coming out?
If Josh is here, is it remove on the Facebook one? Please tell me.
Yeah, remove on Facebook. It'd be awesome if y'all ever did a moon buggy. I love moon buggies. That would be rad.
They all did them. They all have them.
The optic was originally kind of based off like a smaller cage moon buggy.
And kept growing.
And kept growing. Now, the problem with the moon buggies is where do you put everything? Like, to force a customer to have to use a revolver, AM32 tiny ESC that requires programming, smaller servos, and a tiny battery, it's a little bit harder to build something like that. So, while designing the origin or the optic, the cage kept growing until we kind of had packaging solutions that worked.
So technically, it was supposed to be a moon buggy, and we kind of gave Brandon free reign, and he came up with this.
You guys kept requesting. Nope, battery's too small. Oh, gotta fit the VFD twin. You better put servos in the back, and it just snowballed. Ooh, we should put a winch mount. Oh, how about CMS? And then and then 4-wheel steer.
I think that was on you.
Yeah. It grew.
But now the platform's amazing.
Yeah. I should actually go back and see if I have some of the older cage designs.
I mean, I think the H10 is like one of the best platforms on the market. I mean, I know we're always biased, but it's well thought out.
It's something that's easy to work on, fairly universal, trail rig, crawler, rock racer, kind of do it all.
Build anything out of it.
Yeah. The amount of customization that customers have done, I love it. I actually saw like an old school...
The Bronco one?
No, somebody did a Porsche 911 hood. And so the front of the hood, you remove the grill and the front of the hood came down between it. And then the fender bumps were over the shocks.
Do I need to do some more modeling?
It was pretty good. There was some complaints about a couple phallic design issues. But it was like, oh, that's kind of a cool concept. You know, it's something I didn't expect to see. So... Did Josh take home the violet x-rays? I have no idea.
Josh takes everything home.
We do have a small box of limited edition stuff from Karina, mostly so that if something happens during transit or shipping, somebody receives something that's blemished, you know, we can replace their one part or something.
What about eventually doing aluminum cages for standard optics so people don't have to go to other companies? Not a horrible idea.
Yep. Totally valid. Jim over-biggened it and did an entire kit.
Actually, they don't have to do the two side pieces.
Yeah. Gears are turning.
I'll draw it for the new guy.
Draw it for the new guy. Let him program it. Yeah.
Actually, I don't have to draw. Just give him your cage.
Hey, change this back. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, because some of the plastic parts are still here. So. If you guys are on Facebook, we're going to end that feed. Jump over to YouTube. Jim's going to hit the button and do it correctly so we don't lose the feed.
And if I screw it up, wait about 5 minutes, we'll be back up.
Yep, just remove.
Delete on Facebook.
Don't delete.
Josh, can you fix it?
Yes, please. H10 aluminum cage. Yeah.
It's all fun. I just would hope. I would hate to spend the effort on a project like that and then they don't buy them.
Yeah, for sure.
Because this still is a lot of work.
Yep. So,
And I'd have to fix everything back to what I took off.
started talking about the limited edition parts. Somebody sent a photo today of the Wheel of Fortune USPS box that had to have been ran over by a forklift. And they pulled they had limited edition blue rings that looked like just a wave because they had bent over the wheels and then hit the ground again.
Now they really are limited.
Yeah, so luckily Karina had some spares for us, and I'm sure Michael's working on helping that guy out because we kind of laughed, but it is not a fun situation to see something like that.
When do you expect Vanquish's new release to come out as far as a new truck? We can't leak that much.
Can't leak that much. Can't talk about it.
Again, we're always working on stuff.
Yeah.
Could be that, could be something else. We don't know.
Yep. Right now, to be honest,
Want to acknowledge his question
Yes,
by saying
of course.
it out loud without answering it.
we are focused on keeping existing stuff in stock. So at the moment, I think the only chassis that's out of stock is the original VS410 Builder's Kit, the one that's $299, and that's expected to be here early August. Otherwise, yeah, everything is in stock. That's our focus. We kind of had a couple spurts there where too many kits were out of stock. So
Seems to have a lot more damaged boxes this go around. It's like it has nothing to do with us. It leaves here. I can show you a picture of the pallet. Everything's nice, clean, organized.
I think one of the faults, well, a lot more damaged boxes. I think the guys that are getting the damaged boxes are the first ones to post on social media. Other people that have received their boxes and they're happy with the contents aren't necessarily the ones going online to post about it.
Josh said the proper response is even if it was coming out tomorrow, we wouldn't tell you.
Yes, that sounds
He
just like
wouldn't tell you.
Josh.
Me and Brandon would.
Yeah, probably.
We're the leaky duo.
I might have it in the background or something.
We've done it before.
Yep. And I would never tell anybody what color Josh's origin is either.
Does Josh remember? It's been so long. You did a video, right? And you didn't post it yet.
Party pooper, Josh. Yep. So Origin pre-orders.
H10 aluminum rear axle? That's what we've been running. Are we not in stock?
H10 aluminums?
Yeah.
Oh no, they should be in stock.
Yeah.
It's possible they're not. We try to follow inventory pretty closely, but
Actually, that's again, since I'm going to have a guy help me, I'll be able to focus on some of those things more and say, hey, go make this.
yeah, yep, yeah. H10 aluminum axles are in production. Someone's asking F10 aluminum axles. That was a leak that Jim and I.
Oh, I said I wasn't working on. That's actually what we're working on. I am personally working on for the
Yep.
new machine.
So new machine's getting set up. That will be the first project that goes on it.
I actually cut finally because like there's a lot involved in setting up equipment like this, and so I'm kind of getting through all the details of all the little errors and nuances of how the machine behaves and getting it to change. We did cut the first fixture today that would hold the front axle.
I've made a mistake. I've removed every screw on this cage while we're talking, and it's about to just.
Need help?
Yeah, grab the roof. Thank you. Every single piece is about to just fall out of it. That would make a lot of noise on the feed. Okay, thank
I
you.
think it's because this is still on.
Yeah, everything else is still. Did I leave
The
something hooked up?
screws?
Ah, perfect. I did that on purpose. So, with the Origin, the cage does ship assembled for packaging reasons.
Yeah, and I think it's a presentation thing, you know.
Yeah, we wanted exactly. Also wanted to pull it out, but being assembled and then surrounded by foam was safer than like stacking all the pieces between packaging. So that's why it's done that way.
Harder for forklifts to run them over.
But to assemble,
Just keeps bouncing off the wheels it's trying to drive.
to assemble the body panels, because all the hardware is hidden, you actually have to pull that cage assembly apart and start assembling the panels with the hardware from the inside. So That's where I was on my build.
I make things difficult.
Duh.
Actually, there's one change I wanted to do after I got it all put together, and we were kind of like a year plus into it. I'm just like, I'm done. I can't do it.
What were you gonna do to me?
I could have actually ran the screws underneath for the hood. I could have figured that out, and then hid all the screws.
Oh yeah, instead of those.
I could have come up with something.
Yeah. Well, we probably would have had to remake. So there's a couple
I could
plastic
have mounted
pieces.
them off this too, or something.
Yeah.
I thought about it after. I was like, can't do it.
Yep.
Too far in.
If you would have changed the instructions on me again. Yep. So
I do make a lot of changes on them, but we do make good stuff that way.
who's laughing at Josh? What did Josh say?
It was down.
Oh, yes. When will people be able to buy more? Just get to the point
I
already.
don't know, Josh. Isn't that up to you?
Yeah.
You do it.
That's what Jim and I wanted to talk about today. Jim was kind of experimenting with, as soon as parts came off the machine and were prepped for anodizing,
That's working well.
yeah, he added them to the site. We won't say the quantities, but you know there was quantities being added every day, every other day, and for a while, and then we decided, you know, there was people still missing them that wanted them, so we decided we're gonna build up inventory for a while. It's probably been what?
I got back from vacation. I was told this is happening.
You're welcome. Now, the reason I wanted to do this was so that we could discuss it, give people a date and a time when the next origin drop would be, so people are ready for it. They know exactly when they're coming. You can prepare financially. Whatever.
Hopefully, you have more time to get it.
And then
done.
start picking your colors so you're ready to go. So when they're back in stock. So we're gonna do that this week. It won't be today. I think we're gonna do.
Thursday.
I want to do Thursday.
Okay.
I'll let Jim pick the time.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Thursday at 10
So you
a.m.
can get breakfast first.
So you can eat breakfast first. Thursday, 10 a.m. We will be adding Origins back to the site for pre-order. I say pre-order because the cages are ready, but once your order comes in and we see the colors that you selected, they have to go out to anodizing. They come back for final packaging before they can ship out. So
And we'll still have a 2-month time on it, but we have been beating that. But
Yeah.
we want to have, in case something goes wrong,
Yep,
we
so-
do have time.
we put a 2-month lead time on there. We've been doing it in, I think, under 4 weeks for the most part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Pacific time. Or specific time.
Yeah, yeah. Specific time. Yeah, Pacific time, 10 a.m.
Depending on how that works, we might just go to like that every Thursday is when we'll do releases
Yeah.
for a little while.
Yep.
See how it goes.
Every Thursday?
I don't know, probably.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, maybe we'll make it something official like that. You know, we're still learning how to release these. We did an initial big batch for the first release, and we had some growing pains with that, and we figured things out. Now with the Origin releases, we've shortened that lead time for them, and we're ready to do another batch. So
I still think that lead time will be short the way we're handling
and
it.
the lead time will be short.
Yeah.
Yep. We're basically taking what we know the anodizers can handle, saving up the parts. They're all prepped for the release. So
Q
Yep.
series, ask Dan. I think Dan puts all the chips together, so.
yeah, Q series. I know because they're in the Origin, we do set them aside for that to make sure we can't, like, if we ever could not ship an Origin because a Q series is missing, that would be a massive problem. So they're mostly allocated to that project right now. Shark skin? That must be the color that Matt ordered. Haven't seen it yet. I'll let you know.
Was that the one that got destroyed in shipment?
Oh, that's right. They ran it over with a forklift. Yeah.
The guy found it was for a Canadian.
Yeah.
Got all mad.
Right? I think they said August. Origin half cab body. Yes, early August. Someone asked about that earlier. Those will,
right there.
but actually, both Origin bodies, the full cab and the half cab, will be back in stock. I'm saying early August, just to be conservative, but you know, anything could happen. Ideally, that's
You know
when
you're
they
going to
come
have
back in
nothing
stock.
put together by the time this is done, right?
I know. How am I going to bring it home? I was
Take
supposed
it
to have
apart.
the body panels back
Maybe start
together.
putting it back together right now.
I had to do this anyway, so I saved some time. Yeah.
You're going to break hard and you hear clink, clink, clink.
Yeah. Yes, this is my Origin cage. Black, number 10.
H10 RAM clamps. I have actually no idea what's going on with those. Do they need made or do they need website?
Hey, you remember that process we were talking about with new parts coming off the machines?
Well, this is an old part. It's over a year old.
We should start that process with that part.
Okay. Do we have the sheet?
What sheet?
The process.
No, Josh is writing a process sheet.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, small stuff like that.
The machinists only need to know they need to make it, and they get it made.
Yeah. So did you set a max quantity for that part on the machine?
I handed that one off to Mike, actually.
Okay. Oh, right.
They can make more.
And you told him how many to make?
I think he made more than enough.
Cool.
Like, so we could sell some.
Yeah, so we can sell them. All right. Yeah, we'll work on those. Any reason why you're taking your Origin apart? So, they come shipped
I'm gonna start
with an
hiding-
assembled cage.
Like, I'm going to hide parts.
Yeah. There's too many boxes in my box. I'm currently on bag G. Ooh, there's bag G too. Oh, I should not open this right now.
Did Josh cause that accident outside the shop yesterday?
Oh, the one he posted? No, but it was loud enough. He had to go run outside and check on it.
It wasn't that one. It was one. The other direction was really bad too. Remember, like the chick hit the diesel, destroyed the whole car.
Such a dangerous road. There's just industrial area, people driving way too fast.
It's crazy. Yeah, my brother-in-law took me for a ride in his Tesla, auto drive me here, and I was like, I don't trust this thing. He's like, oh no, it's really good. And it's like it's a 2-lane road here, and so the Tesla, you start using the other lane for like a left-hand turn lane. I'm like,
oncoming
they're
traffic
coming
light.
at us. Oh, I think I was pooped myself. I'm like yelling at him.
Take over control.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm taking my cage apart.
Yesterday, I saw a Tesla driver, and I think he did the same thing to him. I saw him on the other side of the road, and I seen it all of a sudden jerk back over.
Yeah, because oh, jeez. Yeah, that's wild.
Brandon, how quick is the wagon?
Oh, the S4?
Your loaner?
No, I haven't talked about that yet. The S4 is not that quick. It was quick for a 2006 for the time. But, 20-year-old all-wheel drive. It was more about having a V8 and a small all-wheel drive wagon.
It sounded good, though.
And it sounded good. That
Really
aluminum
good.
block, yeah. Yep. Although I did quiet it down.
Oh, don't get Brandon talking about dirt and mountain bikes. Don't stop. He loves his mountain bikes.
Yeah, it's been way too hot to ride now.
He's asking to have that. Santa Cruz, I love my Stumpy.
I've come up with more product ideas on mountain bike rides. Just like quiet, by myself, clear my head, no distractions.
That's
I
why-
think I figured out the solution for the VFD twin on a bike ride.
What was the problem?
Remember how we had the two arms and we weren't sure how to like compact it all, and I finally did the single pivot point and like how to capture it? Like that solution popped into my head while I was on
Oh,
the ride.
okay. You're saying that's how you get that solution.
Yeah.
I thought you said you came up with a new solution. I'm like, what's the problem?
No. That when we were trying to figure that out. Yeah. The speed bumps in that lot are just as bad as that road. That's right. Vittorio from Ibach visited us, and I don't think his Subaru could make it over the first speed bump. He's like, "What is that?"
I'm in the
Yeah.
TRX.
Oh, or a UPS truck as they
Oh,
come
God.
flying through.
They
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah, before they pick up our packages, of course. On the way out, they don't hit the speed bump like that.
Brandon should get himself a nice new S6.
Yeah, it has to be a wagon though. Yeah.
RS6.
Okay, goals. Yeah, I'm not going to tackle this.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I am gonna open this though, so we can show off some of the other parts that are included with the Origin. And
Is
hopefully,
the TRX or C7 quicker? I don't know. Hey, is this C7? His two-wheel drive, huh?
rear-wheel drive. Yeah,
I think I can take him.
it hooks pretty hard. I was impressed.
But the one thing I haven't done launch control on that thing yet. And I know that makes it a lot faster, and it's already
Yeah.
pretty fast. Mikey, we left work at the same time, and what's that Toyota he has?
Oh, he has a early Tacoma X Runner, which is like the lowered aero package,
And
extra
supercharged.
Yeah.
And he stops at the stop sign. He wants to race me. I didn't do launch control.
And it's manual.
Yeah, and so I dumped it, and he's like, "Dude, looked like your truck was gonna do a wheelie." The whole back end.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty wild ride.
It's pretty fun, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, you shaved your commute from like 8 minutes to 7.5.
Fuck, that's
With
great.
that thing.
Save
Yeah.
more time for myself.
Oh, yeah.
They really hate my commute. But with that commute, I also have to deal with all the alarms that pop in this company. You don't have to do those.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I moved way too far away. So in Bag G on the Origin, we did... Whose idea was this? I don't...
I think you threw that in when we were dealing with the roof.
Or when we were dealing with your...
Yeah, because we were trying to figure out what to do with those.
So Jim decided to do new body panels that didn't have hardware that showed. So on the optics, you know, you bolt your plastic panel on with 4 screws on each panel, and Jim reversed those screws, put them on the inside. So I could no longer use the molded plastic battery trays that were already done, already perfected.
This truck is needs to be put back together.
I know.
The prototype,
Well, yeah, it needs to be fixed.
I couldn't do with those screws on the outside. I was like, it looks ugly.
So on the door, there's 4 screws, and it uses the plastic optic battery trays to hold the body panels.
So this is like the original prototype.
Yes. It's, what is it? 001 upside down?
Upside down one.
Yeah, some of the early, where'd my panel go?
But after we put it together, and sometimes you look at it like, I don't like it.
Yep.
This truck has got to be better than this, you know.
My serial number's somewhere around there.
I probably could have the truck done a year ago, like sooner if I didn't keep making changes.
Yeah. So, battery trays got carbon fiber panels with machined aluminum latch system. So one side's like a latch that keys into the cage, and the other side has the
I think I call it the wedge in the hole.
the post. I think I call it something like that. Yep. So machined parts for the battery door now, carbon tray, and then carbon wings for the number plates on the back of the cage. So that's another difference. Something that's not available for the optic unless you get the carbon edition, which is limited, snuck in there. I lost my number plate. It's around here somewhere. How many minutes do we I was going to show off the serial number. So the very first one that Jim gave me had an upside down 001 on it. So that one's pretty special, which is that prototype one that was before we even had H10 axle samples. You had that cage programmed machine samples coming off. So I put F10 portals under that truck just to get a runner going, which was pretty cool.
I made him a special H10 axle,
I did not lose that. You took that back off my
and
desk.
we basically turned the Curry into Kuntz, and
Said
used
Kuntz
we
on
actually had it drawn up like the Curry logo.
Yep.
And you lost it.
Nope.
Just saying.
It would be on that truck if I had it. Yep. Number 2 would have it.
Why would I make it and steal it?
And you were showing somebody something because it was like an early one. Will that one fit a optic? Oh, the carbon battery doors? No, they wouldn't because
Totally different.
there's no screws on the outside for the optic body panels. I have to keep watching myself that I don't mess up optic and origin.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to call it the truck origin, but we had to have some protection of the name.
Yep. And then Jim also made the bump stops, which we now do sell separately. But the bump stops were originally for the Origin. They do the same, has the same bolt pattern as the plastic cage. So those are in there as well. Then we have the Q Series parts. I have a lot of work to do to get this thing finished.
You had a lot of work just to put it back in the box.
That's okay. Yep. It's a runner, so this will get driven. I can't wait to drive it. It'll just be a nice trail rig. I kind of beat on the Ripper a little too much, but I loved seeing the scratches on it.
Mine's beat up too much.
Yeah. So I ran it at, well, I got 3 AxioFest tech stickers on here. I don't know if I ran it at more than that, but there's a couple good dents like in the hood.
Yeah, you need to get one. I think on the cage, I actually have a dent right here.
Dent in the cage? Oh, yeah. And then and then the back of the panels used to be flat, and they're actually like rolled around the cage because it's taking some hits on the rear.
That's what makes it look real, though.
Yeah, no, it was a fun truck to drive. Yep. and man, the noise that it makes when it hits rocks. Yeah.
Tink.
Did you see what I did though? What bumper is that?
Oh, from the Phoenix?
Yep, plastic Phoenix bumper. The aluminum bumper on the front of this thing would just snag obstacles. But because nothing forgives very much on this chassis, I've broken a couple of these. It just breaks the tabs right off. So there's a fresh one on there.
Quick, what I miss?
New product releases.
Oh, let that hotel thing buffer that file up and you can watch the whole thing again.
Well, yeah. Brass clamp rings for 2.2s are in stock now. 1.2s and 0.8s. Kilos are in stock.
And a better quantity release of Origins on Thursday at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Thursday, we will have pre-orders for the Origin back. Hopefully I have mine assembled by then. It's just been so hot.
With your kids? No.
They go to bed pretty early. They wear themselves out.
Don't you get pretty tired right when they go to bed, though?
Yep.
Brandon's always going because now the kids are in sports, they're in karate, this, that.
I'm exhausted. Yep. That's all right. It's all good.
Like I told him,
I still find time to wrench on stuff.
it goes away fast and you'll miss it.
Yeah. You know, families and everything. This is work, but we're still super passionate about this stuff.
Yeah.
So my free time is usually spent doing stuff that I do at work anyways, which I am completely okay with. All right.
You have a mess.
Yeah.
We're leaving in 9 minutes.
I know. So I was like, I'll at least get some of these panels bolted on, but look at this bag of screws.
You're going to have to leave this here till Thursday when you get back.
Nah. I'll put it in the box.
Can you use VIP on Origin? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
Yes, you can. And if you order an Origin, you get a nice chunk of VIP points back.
can. We take care of the people that have those VIP points. I mean, you earned them.
I've seen guys order an Origin, and then, the next day they'll order tires, foams, different, servo horn or a twin and a dig, like whatever they need. And they just blow all of those points and put it right back into the truck and get a pretty killer discount.
Yeah.
So it's a good deal. And I think we're fairly generous
If the
with.
panels bolt on the inside is still removable battery doors. Yeah, that was the whole point of it.
Yes.
Is I wanted to remove the screws from the outside but still have it pull
Yep.
pin just like the original one.
Yeah, so you can grab yours and pull the door off while I put this halfway
I'm so
back together.
tired. I don't want to do anything. My eyes right now seeing the pins.
Yeah,
I've
Jim.
been
Jim's
reading-
staring at a new machine today, and I needed his help because something wasn't working. I'm like,
I do.
debating whether or not to bug him. We need that new machine up. So.
I've been easier though.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Not so. Leave me alone.
Yep. Do you Loctite the screws on the Origin since they're threading into aluminum? I don't, but I'm really good about like doing nut and bolt checks on stuff. So once a season, like trucks that I drive often, I will typically go through, clean, re-grease, check stuff like that. So
Yeah, I'd be worried about getting it back out and not stripping it.
yes, that too. Yep. So I don't. Maybe on a few like kingpin screws in the axle, I will put a dab of blue Loctite there because there's nothing worse than losing a kingpin screw on the trail.
Jim signed the checks. When Steve's not in the office, yep, I have to sign them.
Does Jim sign the check?
It's not really fun sometimes. Sometimes you have a lot of checks.
Yeah, because you realize how much money you spent. You're like, ooh, yeah, I should be. Are they made out of 6061? Yes, they are. Most parts, like we did repurpose some components, like the plastic bumper servo mount and the center dash brace section. This mostly because I actually pushed pretty hard to not make this from aluminum.
Mm-hmm.
Plastic bumper is just. If you're gonna drive it, you have to have a plastic bumper on there. In my opinion.
There are people that request it.
Yeah, and Jim has considered making it.
I could hand it to the new guy and say, turn this plastic one into metal.
I was gonna say that with the new guy, we could probably, have a little more bandwidth to tackle projects
Have
like
some
that.
fun with this.
Yep. Paychecks are made out of 6061. Yes, at Vanquish. That's how.
If they were, I'll have Josh laser them.
Oh. Brutal. All right, so now my cage.
Technically, I didn't give Josh an Origin. I think he took one.
What number is his?
Under 10.
And mine's 10.
Why 6061 over 7075? Can anyone show me one of our broken 6061 parts?
I mean,
It's such a rarity.
yeah.
7075 is like 3 times the cost here in the States. That's why when China claims 7075, I kind of highly doubt sometimes that they're actually doing that. Because China's, they're a good competitor. They're good at lowering costs and stuff and being very efficient on certain things and changing the material to a more expensive material for almost no gain. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a little harder to cut, not much, but material cost is significant.
Yep.
And usually your plating choices are less. That's why when they show all these colors of 7075, I'm like, I don't know if
How
that's
did they get
7075.
that? Yeah. Material, like quality material, selection material. I mean, we weighed a part recently that was claimed to be a certain material and compared it to ours, and ours was pure, and the part was meant for weight, and ours was about 15% heavier. Same exact design, same exact volume. So something in the other material was lacking weight. Something got mixed in. It wasn't pure. So that's...
Again, if we were having problems of breakage and stuff, which it's very rare I see really a metal part, and if it is a break, it's usually because we designed it wrong. And then when we make some minor changes, like we had a small problem with the 2.2 rims back in the day of tanks, where the center was popping off. It was such a razor thin thing. The amazing part is, one, how accurate that was. I was really proud of myself. And how well it was still holding on with just such a little bit of material. Yep. And all we do is we added a little extra angle to it, and not one person's ever broken one.
Yeah. Yeah, and we...
Yeah, right here. So we use 7075 for a lot of our suspension components. The plating options are limited, so we just make everything black. And that's why when China says they're making stuff out of 7075 and they have all these colors, it's like, well, I don't think that's real 7075 because...
It's interesting. I didn't know about the plating.
Well, it's like something about all the extra zinc in it. It just doesn't
It won't
adhere
accept
right.
colors. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see. The thread pitch in the H10 machine steering links, the actual where the link goes in is M4.
M4 by 0.7.
Yep. If you're talking about that little tiny set screw that preloads the brass pin,
I can't remember what that is.
I can't remember
think
what
it
that
might
is
be
either.
M2.
Yeah, but I know you have to use an 050 tip with that set screw. So,
plus China 7075 isn't really 775, and that's the thing. It's aluminum has like a really wide bandwidth, like gray from white to black. Our aluminum that we pick is a very narrow bandwidth, and so that's why it's so consistent. You can pick all kinds of different aluminums, but if you really want to say the term like aerospace quality, our stuff can be certified and qualified for what the material is. If anyone who's been to our shop, there are people who've been here. We've showed them everything. Like they see the stacks of material and they all have the same brand. We don't even let any off brands in.
Yep.
We will actually tell them to take the material back because they tried putting the wrong material from delivery. Because one, it could affect plating. Because that's also a hard thing is making sure our colors stay pretty consistent. Blue is like one of the worst. And if you change the material, that affects everything.
Yep. Big G, if you have, I believe it was only the 2.2 tanks that had the issue.
And I just talked about that. That was more of a design issue.
Well, he hasn't opened them yet, so he's worried if they...
If you look at the back of them, where the SLW hub is, if it's like a complete cylinder, then those are the bad ones. If there's like a little 45-degree angle at the base, then you've got the new ones, and they're solid. No one's broken one yet.
Yeah, and even if 4 years from now something happened, we would still, if the parts were still made, we would help you out.
Yeah, 6061 is called an aerospace material, but again, there's a huge range. And when they spec out stuff for aerospace, it has to be a very certain band of it. You have to be able to track it and trace it and show the certification and the qualities to it.
Almost back together. Mine are the old ones, he says. All right, shoot us an email. We'll take them back and get you the updated set.
We have replaced every one of them. No, just send a picture, tell Mike. He'll ask for you to destroy them in-house or send them back to us.
Yeah. Yes. Basically, send a photo of them destroyed, which you might have fun with that.
Yeah, it sucks, but
It does suck.
It is what happened. I missed it. It was my part. I didn't do a section view, and I missed it. Yeah, there's a little thing about military grade. It's sometimes not as good as people think it is.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I remember FMC wanted us to do these little plates, and we're like, okay, it's easy part. Then they had this like military coating on it, and like nowhere in California you could do this. And for us to do it, we had to buy like these 55-gallon drums at $10,000 each, and then we'd have to dispose of it, which is really nasty to dispose of. We're like, we gave them the price, we're like, that's way more than we used to pay. It's like, well, maybe that place is out of business because you guys are putting this plating on it.
Yeah, that's tough. Look, back together.
Back to square one.
Well, no, there's less screws in it now. And now I'm very prepared to
I'll
finish
punch the
assembly.
centers out on a live flow. Yeah, that's all we asked. Just
Yeah.
making sure that someone can't reclaim them again.
Right. Yep. Yeah, because we wouldn't want them to get it in someone else's hand, like secondhand, and then also request the set.
Send a message to VP support at Vanquish Products. Mike will handle it, and he'll get you taken care of. We're still making them. We have those in stock.
Yep.
If we don't have in stock for McCullough, we will get them soon enough.
Yep.
And we are 4 o'clock.
All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. Thursday, 10 a.m. More Origins.
Yep. See you guys.